not a game. I'm not a robot and I challenge you. I'm not a phantom, I'm in your face and I'm here to see it through. Right before your eyes, what just multiply? Got the flame right, it's time. I'm the power
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are no longer in land coverage. This here is invite qualifiers for RGL Season 11. We're looking at Posse versus Anglerfish. I think this might be the last matchup of qualifiers. All the other teams have played. So
Yeah,
we
indeed.
are. Oh, go ahead.
Nope, no worries. I am just agreeing with you. Three teams, so three matches for each duo. This is indeed the last matchup we have to watch.
Mhm. Yeah, and we're seeing both teams actually have a little bit of roster switch ups. Of course, RGB LAN is happening right now, so some players are. Right now, it looks like so not all players are in the server quite yet. It looks like Golden will be playing demo for Anglerfish, and we have Starka playing Med in place of Hannah on Cat Posse. Cat Posse is asking for some ringers in chat, so I think they might be playing with another ringer as well. But we'll just see how things unfold.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice until now. Yeah, looks like Gwendolyn currently missing from the server right now.
Mhm.
Otherwise, the rosters are the same. In case you're unfamiliar, we have a Scientist, aka Melanie, and Shining Star on Scout. Well, Shining Star, aka Hellstar, on Scout for Cat Posse, KTB, and Gwen currently missing on Soldier. Dead on demo, and as we just mentioned, Starka filling in for Cheris. No, excuse me, that was a long
Hannah.
time ago. Hannah on
Yeah.
Med.
Yep.
Uh,
And then Anglerfish, we're seeing Great Mage and Ali are their scouts. We're seeing Zaya, Tristan soldiers, W Bacon medic, and then Golden, of course, filling in on demo. And in place of Georgie, right?
Georgie in place of right now in place of Use actually
That's right.
committed for the
Use.
season. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm just used to Georgie playing with them. Yeah, we've
yeah, me
seen
too.
many iterations of Anglerfish throughout the years.
We were put on the spreadsheet as names, but it didn't end up working out. Me and Georgie.
Oh,
So yeah, they got people who could play the season.
yep. And not to pop it too early, but I'm not. I remember in the Cat Posse Goblin Zone game, um, an invite team had died just before it started, which would have meant all Qualis teams would have made it to invite. I'm not sure if that is still the case, but they might just be playing for clout tonight. Um, yeah, I'm not sure that the stakes here.
Yeah, this is just you could just think of this as like Saturday scrims. Uh, I remember back in my good old day, we were playing quals and we were actually playing our last match for our last matchup for qualifiers, but both of us had already made invites, so we decided to just take a break and ask the admins, and they just both let us just call it a draw because the results wouldn't have mattered either way. So maybe they could have done the same thing here if they didn't want to bother playing, but as you said, they could just be playing for clout, and as you know, clout is everything in TF2.
Yeah, and of course, who could forget the quals matches do count for your invite record. So Cat Posse do have the opportunity to go 2-0 in invite before the season even starts, which it's not an opportunity you want to necessarily pass up.
That's true. Get the opportunity to secure yourself the guaranteed wins before your season even starts. Well, sorry, not guaranteed in the sense that this match is a given, but as in you're guaranteed to get your invite dub. So maybe they'll already have more than one win when the season starts, like you said.
Yeah,
That's gonna be pretty impressive. They're top seed already.
So I do think on paper, Cat Posse for sure is the favorite to win this match. I don't remember what the scoreline between Goblin Zone and Anglerfish was. I think Goblin Zone won that, correct?
That is correct. Let me pull up the logs right now to make sure. I don't want to be mistaken here.
So I do remember Cat Posse, yeah, they did beat Goblin Zone in their match. So I think Goblin Zone went on to beat Anglerfish. So yeah,
yeah.
potentially what might be the strongest team in quals versus potentially the weakest. If
Oh.
if Goblin Zone's consistency is something to go off of there.
Yeah. If we do the comparisons there, it works out. But in the first match on Snakewater, it was actually a close match. Goblin Zone versus Anglerfish. The second was a bit more of a roll, but it was goalie wash, if that matters. Maybe a different maybe a different type of playstyle on that maps messed with them. Who knows? Maybe Anglerfish has adjusted better, prepared for that map, made some appropriate pick bans.
And it does look like Cat Posse will be bringing Walrex on Soldier, I believe, in place of Gwen.
Strong substitution.
Yeah, absolutely. We are on Koth Bagel again. So, as we mentioned in the LAN match on Bagel, definitely a map that rewards aggression, and we're going to be seeing a lot of that. And action can be pretty split up. You know, you have the point and then both houses on either side, and there can be a lot of fighting kind of isolated to those zones. Yeah, there can be a lot happening.
Yep, for sure. I think one of the things that these teams will be looking to take advantage of will be aggressive house pushes. I believe that both teams have pretty aggressive flanks. Well, maybe things will change up with the Soldier swap on Cat Posse. I'm not really too sure about how Walrex would mesh in with this team, but we will see. I do think that Great Mage and Tristan is a pretty aggressive flank. Like to go for those plays.
Mm-hmm. And we are starting here actually. So I guess before we go, I mean, I'll always predict a 4-2, but I could see it not being a 4-2 here. What was your prediction here, Manicute?
I'll go with the safe bet. Look at the stats. Gonna say 4-1 in favor of Cat Posse.
That is quite fair. And actually, we're seeing Walrex on demo debt on Soldier.
This is quite a change up.
Swap up. Either way, we are live here. We're seeing an early bomb in from Tristan trying to go behind. Just take this fight in left house here. Does get a pick on KTB. Actually, Blue's Concrete is just kind of a war zone right now. Walrex gets cleaned up across point. And down 2, Cat Posse is just going to have to back up immediately, give up that first capture.
Yeah, wow. The early aggression from the Soldiers there, plus that house pushing like I was thinking about. Just push Cat Posse off the point with so much damage. They're going to be coming back in with Uber here. Slightly slower spawns for the Anglerfish and Cat Posse, just trying to take over that house. They start edging that cap too with their control.
So Red has burned about 30 seconds so far. Can be totally happy with that, but now the counter aggression is coming out from Blue, trying to just pressure that cap. Make something happen in the houses. Looks like KTB is just poking and prodding. They get a lot of cap time, actually. Do take an exchange across point. A pretty even exchange, I'd say. Just a scout and demo exchange. And actually, in the meantime, they did get the point, so overall probably positive for Cat Posse.
Yeah,
said KTB trading out, yeah.
Oh, Dead coming in and gets the 2-rocket onto Gibbler. W Bacon not aware of the bomb there. Quite unfortunate. It looked like he was airing someone, but still.
We're seeing the sack wave come in.
Yeah, they have the players.
A little out in the open. Yeah, will die.
Big pipe onto Scientist, but not enough to take her down.
Yep, and they're just refighting here at the end.
Cool.
It's just gonna be Millie versus Golden. Neither of which is really looking for this fight.
Yeah. Still, Golden, 2 lobbed pipes across the map, making almost winning that fight for his team.
And we're seeing a lot of aggression pretty early here from Red. So ultimately, Blue did have the point that whole time, which does help them out, but it is now slight disad, about 20-30% in favor of Anglerfish. We're seeing a house shove right now. Might catch alley, does, and meanwhile, the point just completely shoved. Will trade hands.
Yeah, some overextension from Anglerfish here. They're getting caught out and just aggressed on Gibbler too. No, he's stuck on the low ground in front of main. Just bombed. Sitting duck, kinda.
Yeah, and there's just no one left on Anglerfish to even try to sack and salvage. Looks like Cat Posse just going to transition this into a forward hold.
Very unfortunate play there. Their 20 ad has turned into nothing now. Full Diz ad. And they're going to have to try to bust against the forward hold already. Cat Posse seeing them, but not fast enough to meet them. They will get through.
They do get through pretty cleanly and actually pick up a pick on Shining Star almost immediately. So that's going to be a very positive thing for them. Just to get this point, we do see the exchange come out. No counter pop yet. The Soldier Bomb almost kills Golden, but KTB will get cleaned up in time.
Yeah, he almost got the spoon off. Did he?
Oh, you know what? There was no counter pop because W Bacon didn't even have yet. So that was an attempted ad Uber.
Yeah, he wasn't even in danger. They were free to kite out. Dead actually on the sniper now. We'll be sniping out to lower right. A pretty interesting strategy to help try to bust that forward hold, but thankfully for Anglerfish, they are not too vulnerable yet. Still,
yeah, I don't know if they know yet.
Sticky's actually making W Bacon too nervous to peek around the corner. Yeah. So, lucky for that. Lucky for Anglerfish, they will be able to just back off. I don't know if they actually know.
Still on sniper here. I was expecting just to switch off once the forward was broken. Uber's not quite evening out yet. 90% for Starka, but it looks like they're not getting any picks here outside of the sniper, who Tristan actually ends up trading for. So very difficult situation for Anglerfish.
Millie stuck behind though. They know this, and they're trying to hunt her down with the tail end of the Uber still.
Yeah, taking the 1v1 with Mage. We'll just leave. No one dies. KTB in on Golden. Just gets some damage and backs up. Overall, actually Cat Posse never used there, so overall very good for them. Not losing any players, getting the point, and preserving that ad. Walrex though. Yeah, they used to save Walrex. W Bacon might be caught out here. Depending on how deep they chase.
So close to getting caught main, but he is already latched onto a scout. Cat Posse does not have their own scout to help chase.
3 at least, so
yeah, it is going to buy him. It's going to buy him a lot of time. The chase continues off those picks.
Yeah, almost
Mage so weak.
There. Oh yeah,
so,
it is.
Yeah, he gets cut off. That's a great pick for Cat Posse. It's going to buy 10 more seconds on the clock before Anglerfish is going to do anything. KTB with a big bomb behind. Takes down Alley. That's really unfortunate for the push. Delayed even more. High bombs too from Cat Posse. They're just looking to lock off this story. Oh,
that just gets bacon.
Dead and Walrex just walking straight in. That is
still gets more. He's trading out.
That could be round winning, but wait.
So actually, the health is horrible for blue, and they're only 3 up. So a scout could clean up here.
Good Mage getting Starka only, but is it enough? Hellstar will take out Zia on the cap, and it's just Alley in a 2v1 here.
Yeah,
she needs to get some frags here and keep the point time going.
KTB has shown up, so there is splash damage on the point, but red spawns are just much better. So I'm expecting to see maybe a point flip here and then a fast recap potentially to win the round.
It is even Ubers. Right now it does just come down to the dry fight, or Cat Posse could just wait to make this an exchange, but there's no real drawback to them aggressing, which they are attempting.
We are seeing a lot of aggression. Dead's in, Millie's in, KTB is in. And actually they're trading out the picks. Golden goes down.
The cap time's so high as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's looking pretty strong for Cat Posse. Just 2 soldiers on the point. Oh, is that KTB going for the air shot? Ends up trading. Ultimately, but now there's just 2 up for red, and their spawners are a lot slower.
Walrex surfing up. No, Tristan needs to counter jump, not shoot upward directs.
Ooh, and then they back up, and yeah.
That's so unfortunate. I think W Bacon was disconnected for a lot of that too. I noticed the Ubers became even instead of that 20 ad that they had earlier on.
Yeah, and especially when it gets down to the wire and teams are just only focused on playing the point, like those 20% can give you a lot. So we are seeing a new round starting here. Just some early aggression from Cat Posse actually. Scientists just shoving
W Bacon down
Millie's
so early from the spam. He's already dead. The bombs have to come across from Anglerfish, but they will trade out. Yeah, nice salvage there. But it's not enough to win the mid. Just great Mage. Eliminated by KTB.
W Bacon talking about allergies in chat. Maybe he was sneezing and couldn't see the pipe or something.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
He's been talking about it recently. His allergies have been flaring up in the current season, and he has to like wipe his eyes and nose.
Yeah, that's
bit of a Anglerfish lore for you, viewers. It does suck a lot. He's been taking medication and hoping it helps. Still,
we're seeing Millie going down first, and actually, Walrex and KTB dying.
Oh, but last bomb in from Dead.
just a full wipe kind of out of nowhere. For
Wow.
Cat Posse. I'm not sure what happened. I guess the consolation is that they get W Bacon, and they buy a little more time because Anglerfish doesn't want to deny his spawn. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Ali actually managed to push through and get on Starka there, but the rest of it, I'm not too sure either. It looks like they were just losing their fights in each house.
Yeah, like they all tried to aggress in their own way, and each one got shut down individually. So we are seeing a Huntsman Sniper from Shining Star. Instantly hits the 120 on W Bacon. We're gonna see KTB in off of that.
Gilbert, oh, he hits.
So W Bacon does die, and in the meantime, Shining Star hit another headshot bow onto Ali. And now everyone's in. They're not sacking for the med, they're sacking for the sniper. That being said, Starka's quite weak. We'll get a pack, but yeah, it eventually goes down to a Great Mage.
See as well. We'll get the first frag onto Millie. Walrex pulling out the melee, but is going to be punished for his hubris.
And
With
now we're
that-
seeing Det Spy.
Looks like they're trying to run like the whole off-class ringer. Maybe they start getting to NG and heavy eventually.
Yeah, they might be playing this like it doesn't matter after all. So we are seeing Det Spy just opting to play in Right House. Probably Cloak and Dagger, judged by how long he's been cloaked. Interesting thing with the off classes, we did see an advanced winning team turn it around on this map just by pulling out the last minute NG and Pyro.
Oh, what team was that? That sounds
That was
insane.
FX Death Cult. I
Oh
believe.
wow!
Yeah,
I did
against
not know
Yeti.
that.
They were down 3-0, I think, and losing Bagel. And from what I understand, it was kind of just a tilt decision.
Oh,
and then
okay,
they started
TP.
winning.
Oh,
In the meantime, all hell is
okay.
broken loose. W Bacon dying. The
The
spy
door-
tries to make a play, but nothing happens.
The door was not secured, and then Gibbler just gets popped
Yeah.
up and dropped down by that bomb through by KTB. It's a very unfortunate situation here. Cat Posse back on. They will have more time they have to burn down than Anglerfish, but with that full ad, I don't think that's going to be too tall of a task for them.
So we're expecting to see a sack wave from Anglerfish. Looks like they might just shove this house. Yeah, Mage and Tristan are in, and actually both get shut down. Oh, but Golden!
Golden
What a
in.
bomb!
Hits his
It's Starka
pipes.
and KTB securing the drop.
Oh, unfortunately, Det did the smart thing and pushed behind immediately. Got that frag onto W Bacon, so it will be another equal Ubers. Still better than having to go against full ad.
Yeah, it's at least on. Oh, Golden. Oh yeah, Shining Star was just in behind. Ends up trading out with the demo.
Yeah, interesting trade to be honest, because Golden's gonna spawn a lot faster. I mean, yeah, demo's worth more on this point, but it doesn't really matter if you're just down one for a longer time. Oh, nice shot onto Ali, but still, they're gonna have to back
we're
off a
seeing
little
A lot
bit.
of aggression from Red. Just gonna take the point there. Det is in. Might get cleaned up here, but both teams kind of resetting. Yeah, on paper the scout for demo makes sense, but I think Shining Star in particular is just such a presence on this team that might not be worth. Larix
Yes.
just kind of walking forward into sticks. Gets picked off by Golden. And now down 2 for Cat Posse.
Yeah, Tristan going down to the side house too. Zia as well. Soldier on soldier action, and Cat Posse soldiers are winning.
Yeah, and with this cap time as well, this should just be a free point flip for Cat Posse. They are taking the exchange. And in the meantime, actually, no one's on the point yet to cap it.
Looks like we have a pause.
Yeah, it might be a pause.
Smells like a tack.
So, this situation, at least on my HUD, there's about a 20% advantage for Cat Posse's Uber, so it'll last a little longer. I think their whole goal was just buy that space and cap the point in the meantime, which I think they will probably achieve here.
This is, yeah, in my eyes, for Anglerfish, this is a situation you realize you had to flash like your demo out against the solo scout Uber, and consider that you're buying time just by being Ubered, and you should probably just chill out and kill your soldiers who are coming in for the refight.
And so, thanks to this pause, I'm not going to know the time left for Anglerfish. I'm assuming they had probably around. Okay, they had 36 seconds. So they actually had more time off the clock than Cat Posse did. Pretty close round. Yeah, definitely. I'm expecting Millie to just be walking up to point right now and finishing off that cap. So I'm expecting Cat Posse to be owning the point. 40 seconds is still enough time, especially even Ubers, to be making things happen. But as things are standing right now, down both soldiers, this is not a fight that Anglerfish should be taking for at least a little bit until their soldiers can show up.
Yep. Looks like Gwendolyn is returning to Cat Posse. Not like the cutscenes, apologies, but like she's here and she can play, so she's joining the server, and that's the reason for the pause.
Okay, that makes sense.
I guess that means the round has ended, though. So
yeah, I mean, with the amount of time off the clock, it's
it really could have gone either way.
I think, does that mean it's like double overtime or close to it?
Yeah, probably. 30 seconds and 40 seconds plus some overtime fighting.
Yeah. We'll see. What I'm curious about, because I'm assuming, because Det is on Soldier right now. I wonder if Det just goes and dies to go demo, or if Gwen gets a demo life in. That would be amusing to see.
That would be funny. Sorry to stamp out your dreams, but I'm pretty sure pause is on the STV delays, so it is 90 seconds during the halftime. Between rounds.
Damn.
So it would be really funny, but I don't think we're going to get to see that.
Oh, well. Man, they are taking some time just to get a player in, huh? Well, I guess thoughts so far on the match. I think first round definitely looked pretty convincing for Cat Posse.
Very.
But this round so far has been quite close. And a lot of that I do think comes down to just W Bacon doing a better job of staying alive. Because it seemed like every fight the first round he would find a way to end up dying. Well, that's not a fair way to put it, but he would die in a lot of these fights. Man, that was so mean. I didn't intend it like that.
Yeah, you hear that, Gibbler?
No, Gibbler is awesome. But yeah, just having your med live is so crucial on Koth. And
yeah, for sure.
Just having him live for a lot more fights just simplifies the game plan.
Yeah. Looks like we will be going back. I was about to see something about positioning, but that can wait until later.
Point does flip hands. Looks like the soldiers are finally back, so we're going to see the fighting start. And it starts with Mage and Zaya just shoving that left house. And actually getting 2 picks almost immediately. Point just flips immediately back.
Wow, there's the counter aggression they needed. Yeah, 3 picks down. This should be they're gonna be able to burn a bit of time with this. No Ubers in play either, so it's gonna be a tough dry fight for Cat Posse to get back on too quickly.
So we are seeing RX leading the charge here. They might be doing a bit of a house shove. Maybe that's just Shining Star.
Oh, Millie getting behind immediately on Bacon.
Oh,
does
yeah,
not hit the meat
aggression is
required,
in.
but still KTB in too. But
all the players are in, but they're not getting value. They actually just lose too. They get the point, but that's going to deny spawns, and they'll probably just cap back immediately here. Tristan might be... Nah, Tristan is found out. Will be backing up.
Defends himself with the rocket, though, thankfully. Do not want to die during these clutch moments. Need to have all the people you can for this. Here comes the trade, though.
Yep, and it looks like Golden's kind of on the other side of it. I do hear overtime, so I do believe we are in overtime here for Red.
0 seconds to 14, but it's just complete cleanup for Anglerfish right now. Go ahead and retry now if you need to, by the way.
I think...
Wow, that was an amazing Uber though. From what I was saying earlier, they only had 1 flash with the scout staying out, and it was just Golden's Uber to just plow the enemy team there.
Yeah, and in those situations when it is overtime, like the luxury of being able to back up off the point and heal is like no longer there, and it just puts the other team in a very uncomfortable position.
Yeah, wow. Okay, Anglerfish left house just unguarded, but so the same for Cat Posse.
Yeah.
The aggression from both sides so fast, sadly. Only Giblert, yeah, Giblert the only medic to go down there.
So we are looking at probably around 80 ad thereabouts for Cat Posse. And
Yeah.
Anglerfish actually delaying to cap just to not deny anyone. So they aren't even going to burn off a lot of time here before Cat Posse starts pushing back in.
Yeah, they should probably opt for a sack wipe right now. Cat Posse already kind of on the point uncontested. This is like...
It looks like they're waiting. They waited until after they capped. They do get the force ultimately, but they probably could have gone a little earlier and then at the very least delayed that cap a few more seconds, or if you get picks, put them in the position where they decide whether or not to deny, things like that.
Yeah, of course. Still both, I don't think it's too big of a deal either. Like confirming the lack of the deny allows you a better dry fight.
We are seeing that dry fight unfold right now. Tristan actually does go down. And we see the counter Uber coming out. Might not catch anything. Starka alone with Golden. Golden does catch the pick. Zaya going down in the meantime. Actually, there might be a big... Yeah, the recollapse is crazy. W Bacon will be the last to go down here. Mage alone on point. Sees that it's not a good fight to take. Will back up. And yeah, kind of a catastrophic Uber. They did get the med, but they lost their own in the meantime and never got point for it.
Yeah, no, that was a great chase, but they needed to just back up faster afterwards. They put themselves in a very dangerous position, right in like one of the alleyways of point. Right under house 2, so super vulnerable to lots of collapse. Dead going down though in this fight.
Mage house shove as well. Just
follow
picks up KTB.
And they're just gonna recap straight up. No Ubers in play.
Yeah, no Ubers in play, and it's roughly even pretty difficult to play in a situation like this. So yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a forward hold going on as well. Although, yeah, that dream is short-lived as Cat Posse just busts through lower.
Yeah, just gonna concede it. Fair enough. They are at Dized right now and they still have to get Ubers, so much better to just play back for a second and get it than start contesting. Golden taking a bit of damage here.
Yeah, and actually they might just get point outright. Mage is starting to deny cap now. KTB actually might die. Does get flashed on to save his life. So clutch use there. Uber's roughly even, although Cat Posse right out from under their nose just gets the cap.
Yeah, bombs coming in now from KTB, trying to buy them a little space as well that will split off Mage from the rest of Anglerfish, and that's gonna put a little pause in their plans. Gotta wait for your scout to come back up. Oh, Gilbert's so low too from the spam. Gwendolyn just taking over that left house too. The bomb as well, follow up from KTB, hits one rocket, does not get the follow up splash onto Giblert. Tristan trying to go for something too, but just in the midst of the rest of Cat Posse, gets torn down. That was so close. That was so close for Giblert. Oh my gosh. He almost died to those spam rockets. And the follow-up from KTB.
Pretty aggressive forward hold. Both soldiers are right up in this doorway. We are seeing Zaya trying to get through. Will actually die. Ali is probably next to go. Yeah, and W Bacon is just going to have to run away alone. In the meantime, did I see Golden had died as well, I think?
Golden died towards the start of that, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, like, he was the first pick. Yep, Tristan is behind as well, but yeah, they smell him out. They saw him behind. He's still, they aren't too worried about him currently. He might be able to go for a collapse here, but they're already out of his reach.
Like, might just be opting to, oh, he's committing now. Onto point, but the Uber gets popped out anyway, and actually he's a little out of position here. Will get cleaned up.
Yeah, a better counter pop for Anglerfish here, but it doesn't seem like they'll be able to chase much. Plus the pressure on Cap right now. 2 seconds to two minutes.
Yeah, now it's officially overtime for Blue, which it's just going to be really uncomfortable for Anglerfish as they cannot afford to give up any of this cap. You're seeing a double soldier bomb. Tristan might trying to live behind a little bit for some kind of pinch play.
Tristan forcing them to look back to as all these weak players in Cat Posse are getting collapsed from the front. Golden making Shiny Star drink that bottle.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's...
Yeah, Scottish handshake comes out.
Gwendolyn and KTB, looks like they might be trying to salvage here. Both sending it for Giblert. He needs to hit this. Oh,
so only one rocket off.
Oh, yeah, only have one rocket. Jeez. Some great jukes there, some great defense. Maybe a bit of a beef bomb, but you never know.
So we are seeing the Huntsman return from Shining Star.
Yeah, bringing it back. Pretty dangerous, I guess, but like, you really want this over a scout? They have a minute to screw around with this to see if something happens, but you know what? You never know. It could happen.
Okay,
Already,
we are
dead
seeing
going
the
in. They are
sack
going for a
wave.
sack wave, and it will just be dead getting the drop.
Yeah.
The stick pipe.
The first to bomb, that just cleaning up W Bacon.
Starka
And
too,
Stark
though.
is actually
So
out of
weak.
position here. Will get cleaned up himself.
Oh my gosh.
That was,
Great mage.
Interesting place to be standing during a sack wave.
I thought I think that it looked like they were just like chilling after that. They were like, oh, there's nothing that could happen to us. But then Anglerfish just sent it across point. Mage and Alley just like destroying the team there.
So now even Ubers again. 20 seconds left on the clock for Anglerfish. Overtime for Posse. We're seeing aggression across the point. Gwendolyn's trying to shove House. Actually, Millie going down there. Oh, Gwen going down as well.
Wait, Tristan in as well. Clean bomb off. Gets the rocket.
Yeah,
2
Tristan
rocket
is
onto
just
Starka.
has
It's
the
only
world right
KTB.
now.
5 seconds. 1 man against the world, and he's not able to get it. That's going to be
That's-
another round for Anglerfish.
Yeah. They're going to have an opportunity to fight with some spawners, but this is absolutely unexpected win for Anglerfish.
Yeah, Tristan. Yeah, Tristan doing great there
especially
too.
with,
With the
soldiers.
crits on the door.
Meeting them at the door.
The cherry on top with the crits. Tristan, though, Tristan making a great play there too, just to distract them for those few crucial seconds and weaken them, because he knows they can't heal. They gotta go forward.
Yeah, and that one Huntsman sack wave play ended up being extremely costly for Posse.
No, completely true. Did not Shiny Star not able to make the bow work. Still, this next mid, Golden getting ripped
Yeah.
into pretty early on, and the house
seeing-
push.
Yeah, double scouts in right house here. Millie actually catching a pipe. We'll have to back up. And it looks like the houses are just all being occupied by Posse right now. In the meanwhile, KTB bombing in. Tristan and Alley have died. W Bacon on 10 HP will have to back up. And pretty convincing mid from Posse.
Yeah. KTB hitting a great bomb in, but just not able to finish off Gilbert too. Oh, Mage down, Golden down, and this fight is looking pretty scuffed. Yeah, 3 down for your side
Yeah.
early on. They're just gonna have to chill out. Bust through the forward hold when it happens now. Tristan
Ooh,
too, a
Tristan,
late death. It's gonna run down the time a little bit. Pretty unfortunate. Still, Anglerfish rotating around. They will be trying to bust through that lower right area against the 2 soldiers of Posse.
Yep, and it looks like ooh, Golden going down.
Golden down again
Mage
early.
trying to commit through main almost gets cleaned up. And they're just trying to bust this through lower left.
Yeah, pretty
Allie's kind
painful,
of
but they get through.
alone.
Oh, Allie overextending there,
Yeah.
not with her beam. That
rest
will
of
be another
the-
pick.
The rest of our team, we're trying to heal. We see the exchange come out. Tristan is behind right now. Might be able to get some good value. Meets a scout in main, and yeah.
Oh, rolls those
The
scouts.
Rockets extends his life just a bit, but yeah, they are on the hunt.
Yeah, almost. That was almost insane. But now they're Anglerfish. They're down 2 soldiers. Gotta try to fight the point. Golden doing his best to contest it, but it's just so hard to do without your soldiers. They will be coming up now, ready to bomb in, making some space, and the Posse having to back up. We'll be giving up the cap for the first time this round.
Yep, they do finally earn some cap time, but it might be a little short-lived here as the aggression is just getting a ton of cap time back almost
KTB in
immediately.
behind, and then
Dead,
the follow up.
Mage just running in and cleaning up debt, but to no avail as you know,
That was,
Red just completely wipes.
Yeah. Did you see what was going on in the Posse side of mid? Because I saw what happened on the Anglerfish side. Gwendolyn and KTB just bombed across and nuked Gilbert and his scout.
Yeah, on Posse side it was just Mage committing through. Was able to get the demo, but not much else. See the Uber come out.
Yeah, W Bacon caught out again. Oh,
Yeah,
bad
Anglerfish
situation.
just not respecting that Uber. Way too aggressive in their position.
The collapse now. 2 soldiers in. Oh, they're just
Yeah,
not able
unable
to
to-
get to Starka though.
And that's another wipe, just back to back. Now with 40 seconds left, it's going to be quite difficult for Anglerfish. They need
Yeah.
to Ideally, like your game plan short term is just like avoid that overtime. Even shorter term, like get out of the forward hold. That's what they're working on now. They actually get a pick on Gwendolyn, so
Yeah, she tried to timing bomb straight onto Gibbler, but sadly a bit of a whiff on the rockets there.
and a bunch of somehow
Wow.
I just look up and then
That's in.
all the picks came in from Anglerfish.
Only hits a pipe. Wow.
Okay.
That was a massacre.
Yeah, it just the tables have turned. That being said, 2 minutes 40 seconds is a long time to be holding the point. So Anglerfish definitely have their work cut out for them here, but they do have 60 ad to work with. They're
For
about
now.
to get Uber.
Yeah, for now
And,
they do have this Uber. Looks like Posse trying to feel out the point. Actually, I thought they were going house, but nah, just gonna be doing flank thing.
Oh man, a house shove to Uber into them would have been so juicy there. But they're opting to just play this pretty standard. And we do see the sack wave.
It will be the sack wave. Gilbert just
WBacon
opting to pop
use
straight
it.
in.
And actually bombing in Golden, who will get Starka.
Oh, another
and
pick
catches
too.
a
the
flash
pipe.
to kill a scout as well. Definitely a heads up play there. Recognizing like, hey, we're too far forward. I'm gonna get forced. Let's just bomb in, and it paid off.
Yeah, that's a great counter to teams who love to pressure the point before they send in their sack wave. Just take advantage of what they're doing. Counter the enemy team. That's how you play TF2.
There was no forward hold to break through here, so space is gotten pretty easily for Posse, just pressuring the point. Although Det just goes
Going down
immediately.
Yeah, great trapping. Or
KTB will get cleaned up as well, so
Great
down 2
stickies.
spam, it's going to be very difficult to make anything happen here.
Yep, Posse just opting to chill out now, wait for their spawns. Great picks there, especially that early one on Det.
Well, they have burned down a minute and a half, so
Yeah.
just another minute or so to go.
1 minute to
for,
go
Anglerfish.
with this trade. Yeah, Millie kind of running down Tristan in that side house, but yeah, both gonna live. With
We are seeing
this,
some house aggression. Oh, the Uber comes out.
Pretty
Ooh,
early.
But Golden Sticky's getting juggled. It looks like they were trying to catch them there, but the Uber was just too slow. And WBacon might get out here. Oh, he doesn't even care about getting out. He wants to kill.
yeah, they gotta contest the cap here.
Yeah,
the
we
cap
are
time is
seeing-
insane.
Oh, you know what?
But
Yeah. because of
Golden
the 2
too.
seconds.
Golden getting Det and Gwendolyn in this fight. They have
Oh.
Posse has the cap, but they have the
Yeah,
overtime.
they denied their 3 spawns as well, so this is going to be a fast recap.
Starka only at 30%. If WBacon checks the med with his solemn vow, he might know this, but even then, I'm sure they're happy
Yeah.
to have their Uber in this situation too. 20 seconds, so it's going to be one more exchange. If they win this exchange, they could win the round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, at this point, 20 seconds left. This is anyone's game. We are seeing aggression on the point.
Yeah, the
Uber
Uber
does come out.
Starka doesn't have. He might be caught here.
80%. They're not chasing deep enough. They won't get Starka. So it's just a matter of what other picks they get. They end up trading players. Ooh, Golden going down. It's going to make things difficult. And yeah, the Uber comes out from Posse. This is going to be very difficult for Anglerfish. That being said, it is 3v3. So numbers are even. Ubers are off the table now. Zaya does get picked up though. So it's just up to Mage and WBacon on point. And actually, it wasn't overtime, so WBacon was able to extend it for about a half a second there, but yeah, we're looking at a 2-2 game.
Yeah, the double overtime. Crazy round. Oh, that was so close. If they had just waited a second for Posse to continue getting that cap, or just popped earlier or later even, that might have worked out in their favor. Just Starka. If Starka was one step more forward. Anyways, heading into next mid.
Yep, we're seeing Tristan with a very early aggressive bomb. Does not get any value. We're seeing a counter bomb from Gwen, matched with the scout aggression across point. Millie might get no, will live. So 2 picks for Posse, only 1 for Anglerfish. Posse will just pick up the point here and do their best to deny that recapture.
Yeah, the Great Mage and Golden already trying to contest, but great focus fire from Posse.
Sticky's gonna have to go rotate for a pack.
Yeah, Tristan trying to follow up on that a little bit too aggressive over the house, but will open it up for Det to go down.
In. They get the force, but lose 3 for it.
Yeah,
In
still
the
Starka's
counterpop,
so
only
low.
3 up. They're gonna try and catch Starka, who just barely gets out.
Yeah, it gets juggled too. That was super close.
Ooh, Oh, but W Bacon might not be so lucky. Yeah, and it's just a collapse.
Millie
just
with the crazy flank.
3K.
Yeah. Oh, and then the kill bind.
Oh,
Interesting. Still, yeah, amazing flank there to catch out that Anglerfish Uber. I feel like they should have just tried to leave with that 3 down.
so we are seeing a forward hold. Tristan trying to bust through main. Does die, but the rest of his team is able to get through, although Ali getting focused down. And that actually a little too aggressive does get cleaned up. But this is, yeah, Anglerfish is going to have to back up here.
Yeah, Golden might be caught
actually,
here, getting juggled
yeah.
and taken down. Gwendolyn trading out, but still not bad. Even with that spawn disadvantage, taking the demo out of the fight is going to make it hard to contest.
Yeah.
Cat Posse, yeah, they have Uber now. Anglerfish have to be careful not to get caught out with this. They're so close with the Uber.
Yeah, they end up popping. W Bacon eating some damage, is getting away to safety.
Just barely makes it out. Yeah,
See,
Scout was not chasing him fast
Zaya
enough.
is behind. They know. Gets in on Starka, but unable to close it out.
Yeah,
No,
really
Anglerfish
close.
are fighting
Oh,
this down
what?
too. Well, actually, okay. Down to who?
Golden, apparently. Golden is
Yeah.
that. Golden is
It's like,
has
no,
that
this is
dog.
even numbers.
Bring out the Scottish handshake again. I guess
Oh,
Golden
yeah.
is just that guy now.
Yeah, this is who you want to ring for your qualifiers matches, evidently.
With this, yeah, off of that, looks like they secured themselves a full ad to hold this for a little bit longer. 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Gotta burn down, but shouldn't be too bad with their Uber advantage right now.
So Gwen just trying to get through. Tristan actually getting a pick on Millie. Det bombs into Golden and trades out. With that, it's hard to say whether this forward hold has been broken. I guess they just backed up, but that was quite a series of events.
I mean, it's, yeah, Cat Posse is able to walk back in. It's going to be really easy for them to contest point right now without the demos in play. Of course, it's hard for them to deny Anglerfish 2 from blocking them, but both demos roll out. They're here again on mid, and now they're meeting on point. Just a matter of time until the Ubers come out here.
Yup. So we'll see. Obviously, ooh, Ali actually getting focused down on point. And, ooh, they lose the cap just a second before they can get on point to stop it. Losing 2 in this exchange as well. Oh, W Bacon's getting cleaned up from behind.
Yeah, KTB was
just,
the flank.
Man, that was looking so good, but then just the house of cards all came down.
Oh, so close there. Zaya almost getting that salvage. I
Yeah.
saw KTB earlier. He managed to get a pick early into the exchange, bombing behind and getting on Tristan, and then he was just stayed behind. Managed to clean up the rest of the team.
So Ubers aren't on the table quite yet, but it is ad for Cat Posse. We're seeing some aggression. Tristan bombing in. We'll just fade back. And actually, just off that space, they get Cap.
Yeah,
Ooh, a
L-Star.
nice
Ooh,
pipe
2
from
hits.
Golden ends up converting into a Shining Star pick.
Yeah, Zia 2 trading on that flank.
And now
Oh.
with 3, ooh, ATB.
Nice air pipe. Yeah,
Yeah.
Golden. He's that guy. Hits
Yeah,
that air
he's-
pipe, defends
he's
Skibler.
showing his worth for sure. So it is still disad. We are seeing Cat Posse trying to bust through concrete here, which they do successfully, and they might be wanting to just take this aggressively. W Bacon is quite aggressive. Oh, does get in time, so it is an exchange.
Wait, that's so low here. They
Oh,
dropped
Gwendolyn
dead.
and Det dying in the exchange. Golden just bombing in will catch Starka.
Oh, Zaya too aggressive though. He gets caught out by Hellstar in main there.
But this is still looking good for Anglerfish. All you have to do really is, if you can stop point, that'd be nice, but mostly just keep your med alive.
Yeah, they can play the ad for sure. They just need to... Oh, this left house is so free though.
Yeah, Gwendolyn and Millie are just running that right now. Although
Gwendolyn,
Tristan
though, yeah.
in from behind.
There is the
does
punish.
get
The
both.
360 rocket to take out...
KTB
oh,
is in
KTB
from behind, bombing in.
But
Does
Bacon,
not get a good rocket on W
he gets
Bacon.
the... juke.
Yeah.
more like he walked backwards and then KTB didn't hit his rockets though.
We're
That was a
seeing
nice
it-
attempt from him.
We're seeing it again where it's not quite overtime for Cat Posse, and then about 30 seconds left for for Anglerfish, so a little bit of deja vu. We'll see what they can do differently to try and close out this round.
Yeah, they will have a lot more players to rush through now, and a lot more time to contest a point. For now, all Anglerfish wants to do is
They're taking aggressive Uber in.
go aggressive and try to get that wipe.
Yeah, and there's just a ton of players behind, because it looks like they simultaneously tried to do some type of sack wave. A lot of players bomb behind. W Bacon going down, Golden going down. This is definitely... It's even numbers, but the health is just worse.
It's Hellstar versus 2.
It is.
And Hellstar off the point. That's the C9!
Oh my god.
Running away from Cap at the most crucial moment. That's so unfortunate.
Fights like that are just... It's pure chaos and confusion. Like, there's random people dying in random places, and hard to keep track of who's actually alive, who's a spawner, things like that.
Yeah, it's completely reasonable to want to run away from that fight against a soldier and a scout when they're on when they have control of the cap on that high ground. Still, it's only 3-2. There's definitely potential for either of these teams to win still heading into this next mid.
Okay, Tristan bombing in, unable to really secure much. We're seeing he will go down. W Bacon somehow found his way onto the other team's concrete. And it looks like it was just a full team commit. And they really only get a soldier and a demo for it.
No, Golden in behind here. He will be going for the bomb off of Zia Distraction.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Hits that pipe. Starka in the single-digit health, but just not dropping. That's so unlucky for Golden.
Yeah, that medic regen. When you see like 151 on your HUD and then just start screaming.
Yeah, that is a very sad moment. The bomb's coming out here, the forward hold. They'll be... Oh, Cat Posse crushing Anglerfish here. Gilbert needs to run for his life.
I will end up getting caught. Ends up kill binding. It's just up to Tristan behind who, yeah, they know. Gonna be difficult for him to achieve much here. We'll probably just go for a spawn camp, I think.
Yeah,
but
not a bad play at all.
It's not crazy ad for Cat Posse. Only about 20 or so. Definitely playable on Bagel, but could be worse.
Yeah, down one, down soldiers pretty bad, but still Anglerfish are not entirely out of it. They can still contest this cap. KTB in with the bomb onto Golden.
Ooh, the health on both teams is just horrible right now.
But the picks going in favor of Angler. Mage and Golden delivering on the cap here. Just gonna be taking down Starka as well with that Mage flank.
Yeah, Shining Star's just gonna try and run away here. Double digit HP. Will be able to live. But,
wait, scratch that. Golden just randomly piped Starka across the mid.
Oh, and you know, that happens.
It absolutely does.
Sometimes you just shoot at nothing, and then it hits, and then it changes the entire outcome of a fight. Either way, we are seeing full ad. The sack wave coming out early. That's the first one in.
Will be
and
the
it looks like they're going for the same thing again, just trying to bomb in Golden off the tail of the sack wave.
Thankfully for Cat Posse, though, Starka is clean out of there, so they're only going to get the combat picks.
Yeah, they learned their lesson last time. And now it's going to be ad in favor of Cat Posse. Just going to have to wait for these spawners and try and make something happen.
Yep, full ad. I'm sure whatever they make, it's going to be pretty easy to do it. Small forward here from Anglerfish. Both soldiers hitting with a pinch. We'll be securing the Gwendolyn frag, but Zaya so low, just running for his life. Chip down. Tristan behind as well.
There is
he won't get the force. Yeah, a good force there.
They're not getting anything else, it looks like. Yeah, everyone else is out. So losing 2 soldiers for the force there, preserving their ad. Although the way things are going, if this keeps happening of like Uber use flip-flop points, it does ultimately help Cat Posse because they do have less time on the clock remaining.
That is correct, yeah. Still, who knows what would happen? There's been some crazy background events
I don't
during
expect
these
that
Ubers
to happen for the next 3 minutes. That would
Tristan going for the super aggressive 1v1.
So they trade out the pick. It looks like they're just trying to cap the point dry, which they do achieve.
The timing's bad though, because they're going to deny both their soldiers. For a scout, it's okay. Mage solo too.
Ooh. Yeah, that left house action. KTB was like single-digit HP just trying to get out, and they weren't able to secure that trade.
Oh, KTB with the solo.
Yeah,
just
gets
right
a
over.
force.
Sheesh. Yeah, that is really bad for Anglerfish right now. You cannot be forcing to those single soldiers in these tight situations.
Already back in.
Yeah, it will turn into a Sake. Tristan in. Yeah, they're gonna get the force very easily.
They get the pick on Det as well. But that's about it, I think. Zai actually might be trying to live behind. This is a bit of a... Ooh. Okay,
Not a bad
nice.
trade. Yeah, almost gets the frags on the scouts too. Super close, and with a better spawn time, not that bad at all.
Yeah, delaying the death for that long was a little scary, so securing that trade was definitely nice. We are seeing Golden actually in a precarious situation.
Wait, Gibbler's
Shining
alone.
Star
He's just caught out.
On W Bacon, who's left out to dry.
Yeah, Allie running away from her med. Very unfortunate to see. The rest of Anglerfish will be coming back in for another collapse, though. Gwendolyn, the victim of the scouts today.
They're just trying to make something happen, and they actually do. They were able to force off Posse. It's just Det and Starka who live. But at this point, we might be seeing another 3 seconds left for Posse, just dodging that overtime.
I think this is a much better 3 seconds for Posse, though, than any of the previous situations.
With this ad, they can just approach, try and get what they can, and then once they get that Uber, just use it, get point, and should be cut and dry.
Yeah,
should.
Gibbler only 60, and they're already popping in. Golden caught out by the Uber. The cap time is there as well.
Yeah, we're going to need the remaining members of Anglerfish to just be causing complete havoc and getting picks on players not involved in the Uber, which doesn't seem to be happening. So it will just be a cleanup. And we're looking at a 3-3.
Oh, yeah, things being very close right now. My prediction's been thrown out the window. Sheesh.
Alright, well, match point here.
Yeah. I had no idea the map was going to take this direction, but I'm very happy about it. Golden Demo's just been delivering over and over. I think my cam's on him this mid.
Yeah, let's see what he has in store. So again, just early spam. We're seeing some aggression on the point here, and actually Det just instantly getting bombed and going down. That early demo pick is going to be really nice. They trade out a soldier for it, but you can be totally happy for that if you're Anglerfish.
Still Posse, they're regressing already.
And also their house control is a lot better. Gwendolyn's getting behind, will get a bomb in.
Right on to Gibbler, he gets the one rocket.
Ooh.
No follow-up from the rest of the team though, and Gwen will be a pick.
90%. Ooh, Golden was alone there, but
KTB in.
Ooh, can't get the rocket off. W Bacon's gonna live.
Great defense.
And in the meantime, Tristan was behind, just picks up Det.
Oh, so close.
Almost gets a kill on Starka as well.
Yeah. That was so tight. They will be able to force Posse, yeah, but without that medic pick or force, they're going to have to contest against the Uber exchange once again.
I think they denied Tristan as well. Just a few seconds, but they will be down one for a little bit here.
Yep. They will be pushing out through concrete now, just ready to contest. Hellstar already starting the cap. Yeah, Golden needs to block that now.
We're seeing that house aggression a little bit. KTP's just poking around, seeing what's going on, and just in the meantime, like, there's a lot happening and a lot of nothing happening, but throughout all this, like, Posse has slowly but surely just wrestled out a bunch of cap time.
Yeah, Golden forced off the cap finally.
Like that, like no Ubers exchanged, no picks, nothing. They just get the point, and they are just sending in Gwen, who almost gets Gibbler, but just barely living.
Oh, Det caught out as well. Over aggressive. Trying to continue poking Anglerfish there, punished there.
We see an exchange come out.
Hellstar dropped. That's pretty bad.
The Uber is going to be longer for Posse, but they just can't do anything with it. They're going to have to leave.
Yeah, spawned his ad with Det down. They just got to chill out.
Yep. And we're looking at them trying to get through concrete here.
Yep. Both teams just spamming, feeling out. You know how Bagel is. Det already getting back onto Cap, so they will continue. Posse continuing to get the edge out. Anji on Cap, but ooh, Golden getting spammed out. KTB finishes him off with that final rocket. Traded out for Millie at least. But still, left house as well. Gwendolyn just taking out Zia. And with that, with those picks, Anglerfish are just gonna have to leave out.
Yep, just going into this forward hold. And I've noticed as well, Posse has been getting into these forward holds pretty consistently, whereas Tristan just walks through main, gets Starka down to 20 HP.
That will
Does
be
get
the
the
force.
force.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Anglerfish popping on their own.
Yeah, they might be able to... Yeah, Starka is caught, so ultimately it works out. Deck going down as well as Zaya. And Shining Star is in the left house. Yeah, it does get in on W Bacon. Catches that pick.
Yeah, Millie finishing him off, and it's just gonna be Millie behind. Ooh, getting
Yeah,
another pick
wow.
too.
Good salvage from the scouts. And all that time wasted as well was time ticking off of Cat Posse's clock.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought for sure that Anglerfish would be able to kite there, but it looks like they just decided to pop in instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can be very tight decision making during those fast situations.
Yeah, we're saying one thing I noticed is it seems like Anglerfish is giving Cat Posse just a lot of space to just walk in.
Gwen, wow,
Ooh.
Gwen just bombs in onto Golden, but changes targets and finishes off W Bacon. That's
Yeah,
gonna
and the
prompt
health
another
is
collapse.
horrible for Anglerfish as well. It's
Bombs
just up to
in.
the salvage. Ali will probably not be able to do it now.
Yeah, Starka getting quite low there, but Anglerfish just not enough to finish him off there.
And we're seeing the forward hold again. Now this time, Cat Posse has to be sure to not let a soldier just waddle through main. We're seeing Anglerfish is getting through. Ooh, Shining Star actually a little out of position. Both scouts quite weak from Cat Posse.
That will be the
Uber
pop
comes
in
out.
though.
Golden
Gilbert
does
solo.
get picked up. Oh, and,
Gilbert
and
50
the
health
fast
and Uber,
re-aggression
but-
here. They're back in. Starka's on point alone. Will get picked up by Zaya. Det now alone.
Wait, KTB behind. He hits the waddle, shoots the rockets, misses on Bacon.
Yeah.
Not able to make the salvage there. Wow, that is crazy. They popped off that ad and just Cat Posse, they popped it off and just wiped.
Yeah, from that was a forward hold that turned into just a team wipe from Cat Posse, and now it's full disad. They still have time advantage on the clock, but a minute and 20 we've seen Anglerfish hold before. We see the
Yeah.
sack wave come
Here
out.
come- yeah,
the
early
instant
pop.
force. Looks like they wanted to bomb Golden in, but his stickies got juggled, unfortunately.
That's so, yeah, that's really bad.
Oh, and actually Golden peeking into house there.
Still, Cat
does.
Posse, they don't have Uber exactly, but still going to be very threatening. Anglerfish is going to have to survive through this Uber and make a very good re-aggression super quickly.
Yep. And we
They wanna
are
stay in this
seeing a
round.
forward hold. Tristan and Zaya both aggressive there. The Uber is just instantly popped, and I'm not sure if it's gonna get anything here. Yeah, it looks like everyone is living. KTB is bombing in.
Yeah, a little too
Might
far
get
though.
a trade. Doesn't even get a trade. So KTB going down. Zaya is gonna crater. So Golden dying too. It's even numbers. Ooh, Gwen is in on W Bacon. Oh, ends up
Gets
getting the
that
pick.
2-rocket, yeah. It's just Mage out here. Gets his
Mm-hmm.
first pick onto Hellstar. Gwendolyn the next target, pistol down.
Ooh. Now,
It's just
Scout versus
Mage
Demo.
versus Dead.
Oh, and
Golden's in as
here to
well.
help.
KTB bombing in to Golden, but he will get punished by
Golden
Mage.
just
Zia
barely
helping him
living.
out.
And this
They
looks
are-
like it should be a recap from Anglerfish.
Yeah,
But, Cat Posse is hot on their trail, trying to get in here. We
Looks
are
like-
seeing, yeah, Gibbler has spawned up on Chris Creek,
yeah.
so trying to create some ad here and hopefully catch Cat Posse off guard.
They need to survive until then. Points already getting contested. Det taking Golden
Yup.
down.
Ooh, Millie going quite low,
Yeah.
and actually Mage getting picked up on point. It's gonna make things
80%.
difficult here. Yeah,
They almost
90
have
on the
this crits.
They're gonna be able to play this crits most likely. Ooh, but they're W Bacon just dies actually,
Oh, great pipe from Det there.
and that's gonna be the map.
Yeah, 4-3 in favor of Cat Posse. That was a complete nail biter. Oh my gosh. Down to double overtime again.
Yeah, very very close game. And I don't have logs, but open or anything. But just looking at the scoreboard, I'm seeing 3 dominations and just an insane amount of points from Shining Star. So it would not surprise me if she dropped a very impressive log.
Oh yeah. Wait, we're not at LAN anymore.
Yep, not at LAN. We have logs to look at.
Yeah. as expected. Crazy. Of course, all the scouts went off, but Shining Star going completely ham.
Mm-hmm.
Golden getting a respectable amount of damage too, but Tristan actually doing pretty good in the damage department for soldiers.
Wow, and Walrex with only 60 damage a minute. It's
A little disappointing
yeah,
for
quite unimpressive, I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this tells me anything that I didn't already see. Just a lot of fighting, a lot of random kills and random deaths.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, about what I expected. So quals are 2 maps, correct? It's using
Yep.
like a point system.
Yep, that
So
is
it looks
correct.
like we are on Snakewater for our map 2.
That does seem to be the case. How do you think this pans out for both teams here? We saw 4-3 on Bagel. Think anything changes? Think anything stays the same?
I'm thinking this might be a stronger map for Cat Posse. I guess we'll have to see. And I suppose does each team just pick a map? In which case, is this Anglerfish's map pick or Cat Posse's?
I'm not 100%, but back when I played, it was like a special pick ban formula where you'd end up only taking you'd end up with 2 picks instead of a best of 3. Checking the match page now, it's A bans, then B bans, then B picks, then A picks. So yeah, each team gets a ban and a pick.
Okay.
Huh. That's something that's changed. I like it though. It's nice to simplify things.
Yeah. And I'm expecting. Well, now we have to ask what the config is. We're using the Banny config, right?
Yeah, for
Okay.
5 CP.
So that influences what I think the score might be. Because I don't think we'll see 5 rounds on a team. And actually, on Snakewater in particular, depending on how safe teams want to play, this last can just be so difficult to push into or out of. So
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
I'm not sure if you saw, but yeah, we were watching Cat Posse versus Goblin Zone earlier in the week, and both of the teams there were having some pretty big issues busting into last, breaking the last holds that had been cooked up.
yeah, I'm gonna predict this as a 3-2 for Cat Posse, I think.
Yeah, I can definitely see it being close again. It's I do wonder though if the class like dynamics are going to change at all from this this map being a different map than Bagel. Got to say the obvious. Gwendolyn being back. Well, she was there for most of the game last time as well, but I think the soldier duo from Cat Posse pretty strong, and this is a pretty soldier-centric mid, just based off double soldier bomb meta. Just go forth and roll their medic, and hope that your team follows up. But still, the bombs do matter a lot, and the coordination between your soldiers helps influence your bombs' success.
The thing is, though, like, I was seeing Zaya and Tristan doing a lot of work on Bagel, so I think that there aren't any slouches on Anglerfish as well. I think they've proven themselves to be really good at that aggression. So it's really difficult to say who wins out here.
Yeah, I really shouldn't count it out. Their aggression and like flank plays have made a lot of helped make a lot of the team fights successful for Anglerfish on the last map. Besides that, though, Besides that, though, I probably have to still agree, though. Cat Posse looking stronger in my eyes. Gonna be modest. I can't really see anything too crazy, so I'm gonna have to just go with like a 4-2 in Cat Posse's favor.
Seems fair.
I think you're gonna have a better time with a more structured 5CP format. Gonna be more control,
Yeah.
but I do think Anglerfish still has enough tricks up their sleeve to make these rounds happen.
Yeah. Plus, like, Anglerfish as just like a unit and a team have existed in so many iterations that, like, there's a lot of cohesion there that Cat Posse, while in name being a team that's already existed, in practice only about half of them have played together. So there's definitely going to be some cohesion for Anglerfish that might not have been built yet for Cat Posse.
Yeah, they could manifest during these messy team fights when teams need to be able to keep track of their jobs quickly. Or like during these fast transitions. Snakewater can be a pretty fast-paced map. Got that when you have teams chasing like from saw through cheese, trying to cut players off. Or, you know, chasing the last on these mids. From these mids when you get rolled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's maps where, I mean, every map you can mid to last, but some of them, like mid to last, are much more threatening. And then Snakewater's kind of on the cusp, where the last feels quite defendable at times.
Yeah, I just think that it can be Snakewater is like a really good map for chasing out a mid, just like a micro thing. But not really too important to take into consideration. You never know.
We do have 11 in the server, so waiting on Zaya, I believe. Actually, no, we're waiting on Dead. He's in spec. Zaya's on blue. I guess outside of this match, any particular thoughts on Invite this season as a whole?
Wow, that's a broad question. Let me think for a sec. It's good to see G6 stick together. For the most part, Champ's coming back for round 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see Grant sticking with most of the roster. A lot of potential growing up last season, looking to apply it this season and grow even more. Glad to see a lot of new and old names come back in the currently confirmed rosters.
Yeah, I have not been keeping up to date super thoroughly because with every division, there's always just like random last minute teams that pop up. But yeah, new Froyo roster is going to be exciting to watch, see how they can do. And there is just like the almost pug scrimmy super team. It's going to be very fun to watch Habib versus Banny on demo.
Yeah, that's like two pugs going against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, G6 got the first pick, so they got Habib, and then Banny has to pick out the rest of his players.
Yeah.
Looks like we will be going live now.
Uh-huh.
Who are you keeping your eyes on?
Let's watch Gwen this mid.
Mm.
To see if we're seeing some fast bombs or a more passive style of mid.
Yeah, I am looking forward to see what kind of bombs these teams are trying to pull here.
Alright, we're seeing some just early spam. Dead actually going quite low early, and we are seeing KTB committing early on. Does get some good damage, will trade out. Actually, another pick on Golden. But Starka dying to a Tristan counterbomb, and Gwen and Deck getting cleaned up in the meantime.
Still, Shining Star making her way behind, and we'll be able to cut off W Bacon. It's just gonna be
Ooh, Shining Star versus Tristan right now.
15 HP. This is a very tough fight for Tristan here.
Yeah.
I don't think he even needs to. Decides to just go for the cutoff. Yeah, a good choice to try to take the pack and saw. But yeah, now things are a little bit scary when you don't know where the scout is. So
yeah, absolutely. So Anglerfish have the opportunity to dry mid here, and they are. Their spawners are faster, so they're going to be able to get some form of ground here.
Yeah, Gwendolyn
Sort of looking like a second mid fight.
Gwendolyn kind of alone, getting rolled.
Yeah. We're seeing aggression across the left lane from both scouts, and actually Millie up top eating 2 stickies is going to have to back up.
Yeah, the damage is insane right now. Golden and the soldiers doing
Tristan
so much work.
committing in. Doesn't seem to get any value. Neither does Ally.
Yeah. Mage only getting Gwendolyn there, and that's just going to be... Ooh, great Mage almost going down too. Anglerfish forced to leave.
That was looking very good, like positionally for Anglerfish, but then in the commit, their players just weren't able to get much.
Yeah, Cat Posse just got healed back up real quickly, and Anglerfish weren't able to take advantage of high ground. Bomb in.
KTB committing in, unable
Gilbert,
to get anything.
Yeah, managed just to juke that.
Starka dying to the Zaya bomb.
Wow, great bomb there. That slight over commit on the pressure lower, and with this full ad newly made, they're gonna be able to push in through.
It looks like Cat Posse's just wanting to create some chaos here.
Yeah.
Shining Star taking a 2v1 and lower actually trades out impressively.
Not a bad trade at all. Spawns are even, so not really. It's just like you're down both 2 scouts. That doesn't really matter though.
So full ad for red here. Gwen actually getting a little aggressive on mid, trying to stop Cap or something. It's going to end up taking a soldier trade in kitchen. It's going to slow them down a little bit, actually. Makes this ad a little less serious than it was, but they are just opting to bomb through Saw. Golden bombing in, unable to secure any picks. So we're looking at maybe not even a second flip-flop, because Cat Posse seems interested in just contesting this outright. We are seeing aggression on bats, but Zaya bombing that. Yeah, they're just shoved back for now. They can't do that without Uber yet.
Yep. Anglerfish able to lock down those doorways, thankfully, so they will be able to get the cap at least, but Cat Posse are already on the move, and looks like they're gonna be taking this Uber through upper lobby. Trying to milk through bats? Nope, just gonna be a bomb in from Jet here.
Golden is completely caught here.
Yep.
Will get picked up by that. Oh, and in the meantime, you see Tristan and Great Mage dying. Zaya alone on the back cap does kill Millie, but Gwen is there to stop.
Yeah, a good drawback, a good pulling back of the Cat Posse players, and it's also gonna help delay for Gilbert to get that Uber on too. With the spawns as well, they could even contest mid off that.
Yeah, with full ad here, mid is very fightable. Tristan is in. Kind of alone for now. Actually, goes in the skybox, will get chipped down by a scout, but the Uber is in, and Cat Posse is just trying to scatter. We see 2 going back for a back cap. That might present itself as a big problem for Anglerfish.
Yeah, they have to go back now. They cannot outcap that, especially with the players who could block mid. Gwendolyn and Hellstar on the back line here.
Ooh, Gwen trying to get in on W Bacon, who does live, but now yeah, and actually they secured the cap, so they just need to recapture. That was horrible for them, and now it is disad on their own second instead of on mid.
Yeah, it's a great play from those 2 on Cat Posse to just go for the back cap immediately when they see that the Uber is going forward.
Shining Star even survived that whole ordeal as well.
Yeah, wow. For real. With this full ad now, they're just gonna be able to walk straight in through Saw. Anglerfish respecting this.
Through.
Oh wow!
And actually 95% on Giblert, so they might be able to just and they're moving. They want to just repop here on point, which they do.
Kind of early.
A little aggressive, but Golden does not bomb deep enough to catch him. We're seeing KTB bombing in. Doesn't seem... Oh, it's just fading out. Okay.
Yep. So a little bit of a leapfrog. Actually, the Ubers are super even, though.
Yeah. Looks like they want to peek mid a little bit. Just prodding these doors. Nothing too committal. Actually, Ubers were dead even, but now it is back to about 10-20 disad, which I don't expect Cat Posse to be playing here, especially since that last Uber they took didn't seem to get anything. They are going to be taking space lower here, though. Actually, they want to be... Yeah, they are punishing that positioning, just taking space. But Ubers have now evened out, so...
Starka taking a bit of a pipe there, too.
Oh, yeah. Anglerfish is walking forward again. KTV might get picked up near Saw. Will secure a trade, actually, but Shining Star going down.
Millie left out to dry, too. Stuck in Africa. we'll just go down to that, and it's just gonna be Gwendolyn and Det escorting Starka out. Gonna see if Det can maybe get a trap kill though.
Yeah, they're seem to just be giving up mid here, as they should. They don't really have players to make much happen. Gwen actually maybe sacking here.
Kind of over
Decided
aggressive.
a
Yeah.
little too late that nah, this isn't what I want to do, but we'll get caught. Ubers are dead even here. Both teams have. We're seeing pressure from lower. The bomb in from Tristan.
Ooh.
Does commit on Starka, only gets one rocket off. But Gwendolyn's still dead, so looks like Cat Posse will still sack while she's rolling out.
Yeah, they're already starting
Actually,
to pressure.
no,
maybe
maybe
not a
not.
commit, actually. Yeah, probably just seeing if KTB looking for the opportunity and not finding it there.
Yeah, understandable. Now we are on an honest-to-goodness second stalemate on Snakewater. So,
Yeah, Tristan coming up on Sniper, though, so
oh, yeah.
already pulling out the good old Snipey class.
Mhm. So Sniper on Snakewater 2, I'm not even... Obviously you have good angles and good places to peek, but it also seems kind of easy to avoid sight lines while still denying doorways. I'm not sure the efficacy of it.
Yeah, no, the spam angles are great in when you're defending Snakewater 2. It's very easy for you to indirectly
Oh,
spam
actually,
or go while bombing.
Gwen
And
says, no, you're not playing Sniper, I'm just going to trade with you right now.
yeah, there's the bomb. Yeah, had to play so close to that doorway. It's really easy for Gwen to get in there and punish that.
Mhm.
So, looks
being
like we're
said-
back to...
Yeah,
More of the
even
same.
numbers, they're just trying to pressure lower a little bit here. And yeah, not really able to achieve anything here. Tristan back on Soldier.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Actually, my HUD is broken and not showing a round timer.
should be able to just do HUD reload scheme and fix it. Not like it really matters. We're 3 minutes in. It's gonna be another 3. It's
Yeah.
just a while.
Tristan just chatting in, gets a Soldier trade there. And actually, KTB in a precarious situation here. Yeah, will end up dying. So now 2 Soldier picks to work with for Anglerfish.
See,
H-
bombing right into that trap, and it's even numbers now, but
Looks
still,
like this
Ali.
might turn into a trade. Yeah, it will. W Bacon too low there. He's gonna have to use, and Det actually loses flash and gets killed. So this is now terrible for Cat Posse. Shining Star still in, just trying to deny this doorway. Actually committing in a little bit, but still just down a demo. And actually, Anglerfish is respecting this. Maybe more than they should. Tristan now behind. Is bombing in onto bridge. Gets a nice rocket on everyone, but no pick yet.
We'll finish. They will be able to finish Hellstar and Millie
Oh,
down
yeah.
as well.
Millie dying as well. KTB a little out of position here. Might just commit onto Bacon. Nice spotted. So now there's a Soldier stuck behind.
Yeah, they know that, and they're gonna opt to just go to last.
Yeah,
Mage
they're just
finishing him
in.
off.
It's
They just have to kill
Det and
that.
Starka. Starka's 70%, nowhere near getting, and that's round 1.
Wow, that was an amazing follow-up on that exchange. Yeah, they only really had a demo up, but like just based off that, with the spawns coming in from both sides, they were still just able to get frags right off the bat when that Uber ended.
Yeah, that one just brief moment of fun flash on Det was enough for him to die, and then it's kind of downhill from there.
Yeah, great snowball there.
All right, we are seeing a new mid. So last mid, KTB bombed quickly. Looks to not be the case this time around. Both teams at least waiting a little bit longer. Playing their spam, trying to take that height.
It looks like both teams will just be playing for spam. Never
We
mind
are
the
seeing
commit.
the commit from Anglerfish. Instantly gets Starka, instantly gets Hellstar and Det. Just awesome mid from Anglerfish. Golden might go down, will go down, but it's just KTB versus 2 scouts, and we all know how that goes.
Yeah, oh my, that was just a crazy bomb from Tristan and Zia there. Just 2 rocket the med together and then get another follow-up frag instantly. That was
Yeah.
textbook.
It's not often that the first person dead on a Snakewater mid is the medic. We are seeing Shining Star just trying to play some defensive sniper here. Say, you know, you aren't just drying into 2 for free right now. You have to at least think about how you do this.
Oh,
Actually,
Gwendolyn.
Tristan does go down to Gwen. Who
Yeah, it
catches
looks
a
like
bow, is able to live.
Wow, he was trying to catch out
ATB
Gwendolyn. but
committing
caught-
in.
oh,
Does get the force on W Bacon.
Wow,
Excellent salvage from Cat Posse.
that was an amazing timing bomb. Just like hit Gilbert right as he rounded the corner. With that, 70% ad in favor of Cat Posse here. Shining Star going to be switching off of that sniper class, and they will be looking to push out a last with this big ad.
Yep. Looking at a 2 flip-flop here, potentially. So last time we saw Cat Posse just bomb through bats. Let's see if they try to do a similar plan here.
Yeah, already peeking bridge. Anglerfish so far back.
Actually, Golden in
Ooh.
that same positioning that got him caught last time. He's going to try and leave Saw, and most likely will get out.
Yeah, in exchange though, Tristan and Great Mage trying to push that flank will be eliminated by the rest of Cat Posse.
So getting off their own last and getting 2 picks for it, I think Cat Posse can be perfectly happy with that. They're going to move forward and try and pressure off these 2 picks and see what they can do on mid.
Anglerfish could punish though. Golden trying to get aggressive.
They
There will
have
be
the
the pop.
Uber. They do use it, but Snark is already out.
Golden kind of bombing into a wall. Not sure what was going on there.
Oh, and Gwen from behind. I mean, I guess Cat Posse lost 3. Shining Stars alone behind is probably going to be the 4th pick here.
Yeah, 1v1 versus Mage. And loses that. Mage, the great goat.
Yup. Alright, well now 2 up. Still they're going to have this ad. They're probably just going to try to do a repeat of last time without the catastrophe.
Yeah, I really think they could milk through bats or bridge, just peek these doorways and check for sticks, because Anglerfish has been really passive on their positioning with these Dizad bushes.
So their combo's been passive, but Golden's been holding it pretty close, which is odd. Like,
just need your soldier to punish that, and that'd be pretty clean.
Well, getting a player through on him in particular would be a good way to go. Tristan actually, 20 HP just barely gets out, and they do just that. They dry through successfully.
Golden's so low there. Like just like you mentioned, they're just punishing that demo for playing too close.
Yeah, if your plan is to bomb out as demo, then you're probably too aggressive. But Ubers are getting close to even here. Both teams are just going to be playing things even. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what they can cook up here. Looks like they're going to be... Anglerfish is going to be buffing up and headed lower?
Yeah, most likely. The one thing about Snakewater lowers, you used to be able to hide stickies in the rafters, and then they made it so that the ceiling is now flat, and that's a little annoying for me as a demo, but for no one else. Oh, Golden just committing through past the traps.
Yeah, walking through.
He deads now, but doesn't kill Golden.
And Tristan
has plot armor right now. Tristan
Great Mage
sacks
following
in.
up.
Oh
but
my god.
then the double
Starker
sack
went down to 18 at one point there, but quick double sack does not get any material value.
Oh, Gwendolyn in deep. Oh, KTB, I mean, in deep with the bomb. Gets 2 rockets.
Golden goes down, though.
Gwen almost hitting that last one. But it's just not enough. Still, 4 up. Off that space. Cat Posse gonna march back in. Anglerfish, they want to contest
they're
here.
Back in. They used... It's an Uber exchange on mid, but Tristan goes down first thing. Flashing some scouts. It's looking a lot worse for Anglerfish here. They're gonna have to give up mid.
Yeah, that was a huge overcommit by Tristan. Maybe a miscommunication there, just too fast for Gilbert to follow him with the Uber.
We are seeing some fast, aggressive saw push here from Cat Posse. Gwen Saxton unable to get anything, and they're just gonna back off.
Yeah, with that ad though, actually, yeah, they shouldn't even know that they have ad. Wow, that's pretty weird. They just managed to get that much. Anglerfish, though, they're trying to get aggressive off of that pick here. Tristan in deep on the high ground. The rest of Anglerfish trying to pressure into that lower, but just not in time to help out.
Not able to get that rocket off, unfortunately.
Yeah, with this one down, Millie already in lower.
Yeah, quite aggressive, just gets focused down by both scouts. And KTB already sacking in. Will get cleaned up as well. So now down 2, Cat Posse is going to do their best to try and hold mid here. Det on Catwalk actually getting a ton of damage on Golden who gets cleaned up, and that should be more than enough to stop the Anglerfish push. That was going down as well.
Yeah, that's really bad. Still, they do have the players enough to take an exchange, but it looks like they might have lost their chance being on bats. Yeah, the positioning is just not there, so Anglerfish opting to leave. And
now we may be witnessing the first last stalemate of this map. There's been plenty of action on 2, so I'm not super, actually, I'm seeing plenty of action on last. Millie going down. A lot of aggressive peek of Starka.
Tristan with the flank behind manages to get the drop onto Starka, just getting that push through the flank.
Det hiding on bats.
Oh, but they're in on Gilbert. They managed to get the force at least. KTB
just
actually
KTB behind,
drawing them back, but yeah,
they might be able to get. Oh, Golden's trying to go spawn camp. Oh no, he's not. He's just getting aggressive traps here, which may still be quite valuable, but I think they're already spotted.
Yeah, there should be a clean push from Anglerfish into mid.
Yeah.
A 3 down for the side of Posse. At least 2 rolling out right now.
And despite getting forced, they still have about 30 ad to work with.
Yeah, getting that chase.
Feel to chase it.
Getting that chase frag as well. Gonna keep rolling with it. Shining Star on the sniper lower. This is positioning. Could be bad here if they know about it, but it seems that Anglerfish not aware.
Unspotted. Okay, the shot rings out, so they should know. W Bacon actually alone on point will get cleaned up. Oh, okay, now they know.
Yeah, no one clearing that lower.
Surely they know now. Okay, yeah.
Zaya able to finish it off too.
Yeah. But losing a med and a demo, now a scout, makes 2 a little harder to hold here. That being said, only 3 up for Posse, so I don't know how fast they want to do things.
Oh, Tristan already going for that cap time on last. A very ambitious play, to say the least.
You know, if Posse were a little too eager to get point, I think he would have had the perfect timing to like dodge spawners or something.
Honestly, yeah.
Either way, it looks like Posse just already on 2.
With that
a little bit of a submarine here from Zaya and Mage. Zaya in unspotted.
Hits the
gets
2.
A clean 2 rocket on Starka.
KTB in with his own 2 rocket too.
Yeah, and it's just a complete slugfest on second. Full wipe from Anglerfish, but Posse gets away with only 3 casualties.
Yeah, off that, they're just going to be able to cap mid as well. Like, there's no chance for Anglerfish to contest.
Yeah, at the very least, they get their forwards. Ubers are going to be pretty much dead even here.
Scratch that.
They're looking to peak mid, actually.
Yeah.
They think, I mean, they got the forwards. The other team, well, the other team got them once they capped, I suppose.
Gwen's going for the flank here,
Gwen is lower. Baiting a little bit.
Wait, Golden juggled in too.
Because KTV's already dying. Okay, finally chooses the time to commit, but then, yeah, just gets denied by a scout.
Yeah, just too late. The rest of the team just getting all over. Yeah, Anglerfish just getting all over them. The Zaya bomb just going crazy. Yeah, the Golden down. They're still going to be able to push into last with this. Just need to be wary of the off classes and KTB on Soldier. Not too much to worry about now.
And Gibbler has enough Uber right now to where they can transition this aggression into an Uber if need be. Looks like they're just opting to play this slow, play this safe, and hope to take a more productive Uber. Actually, no sentry gun, as expected. That seemed like an imminent push, so you come up Buddhist instead. And it seems to be an imminent push. They're using through Shutter now. No picks yet. Actually, Gwen might be caught right side. Does get cleaned up. So 1 pick, 2 picks, both soldiers down. And there goes the heavy. This is looking... W Bacon doing his best to clear traps on point. Does his job perfectly, and there's the cap.
Yeah, that was just a textbook Uber. Pop in, isolate those frags, play the cap. I guess Gilbert played the cap.
Oh yeah.
And
it worked out. We see Spy to mid.
It might just be a check. No, looks like
it's a commit.
Yeah, she is committing on Spy.
Spy to mid is good, and I will stand by that. Because when you're at mid, you're just in a different mind state where you don't think about things like that. You just think about your mid things. It's just a matter of if you can get in that position in time to make it work.
Yeah. Looks like the ammo did just disappear. If Golden's subservient, he might have called it.
We'll see if they're keen to that.
Going for the stab.
Yeah, Millie in behind.
It gets the frag.
Just free stab.
Then with the gun.
And gets some good damage on Golden. He gets cleaned up there.
Yeah, it's going to be soldiers.
Ooh. Yeah, Starka should be fine here.
Yeah.
Tristan will get cleaned up. And yeah, the Spy to mid works, as it always does.
Oh. Yeah, Spy to mid works. You saw it here first. Posse securing themselves that full ad. Anglerfish, they're going to be able to contest too with the spawns, but it's going to be rough. Another...
this might just be waiting for forwards. It appears to be... Nope. Yeah, just switching off to scout.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Anglerfish going to play it safe. Just hold last. Looks like Saya just watching for off classes. No real spy play.
Yeah, I will stand by spy to mid, but I'm not sure I'm willing to defend pyro ad pushes in the last. I don't know how good that is or not.
Just bust through the shutter. Don't
Yep.
get sniped. Looks like they will be taking it through shutter.
Yep,
The pop
Shutter
off.
Uber comes through. They do have a level 3 to deal with, which they do. And actually, trying to get just some early cap time. Happy to sit on this right side of the last for the time being. Saya bombing in. Might get cleaned up, does. And actually 2 picks now for Cat Posse. Make that 4. This is looking like a pretty convincing last push. It's just up to Ali on the point.
Yeah, a great push from Cap Posse there. Just took the Uber in and pressured the Cap. Coraled in Anglerfish, and with the collapse from the Cap Posse flank coming in left side, it's just wraps. Who are you watching this mid though? That's the real question.
You know what? I think Tristan has earned a spot in the spotlight here.
Yeah, those Anglerfish bombs have been doing some major work on these
Yeah.
mids. Early aggression from
We're seeing
KTB.
KTB just bombing in, opting for the upper directs on the scout. Interestingly enough, and W Bacon actually going down. Yeah, this is looking terrible for Anglerfish.
Still gonna work. Stark still goes down, but yeah, despite that upward direct bomb, it's still gonna work out in favor of Cap Posse securing the mid.
Yeah, absolutely, and so we'll be even Ubers here. So we won't be looking at a mid to last, most likely, unless there's some catastrophe.
Yeah, Cap Posse
Actually-
they're securing that too though.
Yeah, no engineer means they're probably trying to peek second here.
Gwendolyn might go down, taking the fight versus Mage. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks like they... Okay, that is watching traps. Yeah, and Mage a little haphazardly getting on bats there will get picked up, and W Bacon is alone on point completely. Ooh, KTB unable to secure a second rocket on him.
Dead trying to commit for this, bombing away, thankfully. So
Yeah, for a second that looked great, and then they lost a player, and then it looked horrible, and then W Bacon was alone and it looked catastrophic, and
Yeah.
then suddenly they just get kills.
yeah, it looks like they were not able to chase him down to lower. Like Det even trying to shoot it and then realizing it's better if he doesn't die there.
Oh, we're seeing an aggressive crits
A
through
crits and
Kitchen.
Gilbert only 90%.
Gets
He
Mage.
needs to live for just a few more seconds.
Gets gold and gets Ali. And yeah, W Bacon and Zaya, last 2 to fall. Wow, really
Wow.
heads up crits play.
That
I
was
gotta
an-
say, I don't think the crits. I don't think that being crit boosted there mattered. I think them just flooding and wiping them was what made the difference there.
yeah, that was outrageous. But the coordination came together. That was, like you said, just a huge collapse off of
We
the
see,
back of the
uh,
chaos.
Shining Star already kind of hiding drop down. Maybe trying to catch an aggressive player peeking lobby, perhaps. Actually,
Perhaps.
Starka, I think, did he switch mediguns? That would have been... Oh, Starka died.
Yeah, he died
in
at the tail
meantime.
end of the
Okay,
crits.
okay. So it is
Uh,
disad, so Shining
yeah.
Star was probably playing for some backhat play.
Yeah, taking the 1v1 and dying. Tristan sacking, actually managing to get the frag onto Gwen in the counter-sack attempt, but...
Okay.
Uh,
2 picks. Well, one's rolling out right now. I'm trying to just muscle their way through. So I have bombing on the bats. Only 2 HP.
and,
Begging
yeah.
for a bow, but not one that could come.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by this turn of events. Looks like Anglerfish are not going to opt out to push with their 50 ad.
Yeah.
Trying to play it safe with their Uber on last instead. They are 2-1, so...
Yeah, I guess with the 5 minutes left until the overtime timer, they just kind of want to sit around, wait for things to happen, set up the battalion on last. Maybe not the literal battalion's backup, hopefully, but just a nice hold here.
Hopefully. Yeah, the gun going down, though, it's going to be an opportunity. Hellstar and Scientist both
They
going
lose
down.
both scouts. That's going to make things difficult here for Cat Posse.
Yeah, Tristan already busting
Yeah.
through.
Soldiers just taking space. This bomb can't get denied. Actually,
Getting it
Going
onto
on
Det,
Det.
though. Det's super low, but
Yeah,
the rest
40
of
HP.
Anglerfish not able to... Oh, but the bomb in from
oh,
behind
and then the
Sia
bomb
gets the
from
force.
Zaya, yeah, it does get Starka. But that being said, it will turn into an exchange. Anglerfish just not in a position to kite. KTB on last, but there's a gun to greet him.
Yeah, but the chase behind is gonna leave so much space.
Yeah,
Cap Posse
and it
just
looks
gonna
like-
walk in off that.
Wow, that turned out to be a pretty even fight of all things, despite losing those 2 scouts. So definitely a great hold by Cap Posse.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just something at the end that might have, if something that could have changed that might have made things different, if they ignored Hellstar and just Anglerfish just went forward with the Uber instead. Because it felt like the Cap Posse combo was so chaseable there. Could have
Yeah.
punished them hard for staying too long.
They seemed worried about the guy behind, and at that point, like, that's just a matter of recognizing, like, we have a gun on last. Last is fine. We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, exactly. Still Cap Posse. Both teams have
Just trying
Uber in
to
play. Ooh.
Spam down the gun, but Tristan says, nah, take me instead. And looks like they're just gonna try and do the same thing again. Gun does go down.
Gwendolyn quite low, but yeah, they're gonna survive. Unlike Tristan here, and with the gun down, they have they have an opportunity to make the timing for a sack happen.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Shining Star opting to peek through drop down.
Yep.
No commits yet.
Just spot, see what's going on. See Millie in, gonna surf the gun all the way to the skybox. Unable to do much with that sack, but and no soldier commit either. So just a solo scout.
Might just be looking to play the off class here, but if that's the case, they're telegraphing it pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, Zia's already on spy, just waiting for that spawn. So this is where the meta games come in, and you spawn on scout and then wait for a few seconds and spawn, and then do the off class. So Millie is up on spy. I wasn't paying attention to if Zia checked that or not.
Yeah.
But, I'd imagine he did.
It looks like he might have switched too early, actually. Slight misplay for the spy checking meta. He might be getting outplayed here.
Yeah. And then next level meta, this is where you disguise as the friendly sniper and then peek a sniper angle and then
Oh,
yeah, and just
never mind. Millie's on the wrong watch for the situation. Just uncloaks in the middle of the enemy team. Well, that was a good attempt. Tristan as well with a nice attempt on the counter sack. Just meets Gwendolyn in
It's a
lower.
trade.
Two rockets meeting each other in lower.
Yeah, Anglerfish, they're just chilling. 30 seconds left here, so we're probably going to see an exchange. Actually, we would expect to see an exchange already happening at this point. It might be a little late now.
Yeah, they're already walking shutter though. They're trying to bust through on Zia. Oh, but he gets the
Shining Star
frag.
going down.
That's gonna
Yeah.
shut this down pretty hard.
This is likely to be a reset. Now, keep in mind, it's not on server time, it's just a hard stop, but with the round timer, you can go into overtime. So if they secure cap time in these next 10 seconds, then they can extend this to overtime.
Mage
That
is
early pick
down.
on Mage is nice for Cap Posse. They do get gun as well, but with 2 seconds, the traps are already on point. Yeah, there's
And
just
no cap time.
a little too late there.
Yeah, who actually knows where that fight could have went? We'll never know though, because none of Cap Posse stepped onto Cap.
Yeah, and I think so. The cloak and dagger spy play may have been too slow in retrospect. I think but I think the spy play in itself was also probably too slow. They probably should have been taking the exchange during that time instead of with so little time left.
Yeah, that's true. All right, early aggression
Seeing
already,
Fast bomb, double bomb from Gwen and KTB.
but the
Don't
cleanup.
get any value, and the health actually is horrible for Cap Posse. It's just going to be a full wipe. Det just trying to salvage, but unable to do anything.
That's the ace. Oh my gosh, Tristan with the
Yeah.
flank behind just demolished Starka and Hellstar.
And at this point, Tristan is already on last.
Yeah, they're in position to take this last, and with the timer running out, this could be match point as well.
Yep, they're pre-spamming the gun.
Gwendolyn contesting, but not in time to save the gun. Still, sniper and heavy setup almost as
Yep.
good as having that NG there. They will be shacked up in their right next to their left spawn. Cap Posse
Now, a
combo.
Heavy's going to be worse at denying bombs than a sentry gun will, so we'll see if Golden gets denied here. Actually, yeah, they are already in spawn, but they get a pick on KTB. They get another, yeah, the picks are coming in. This is looking like a round, and it's looking like the map.
Yeah, that was what a beautiful last push. They just kited them into right spawn and then rotated immediately to left spawn, and Anglerfish just massacred those players walking out of that doorway.
Yeah,
4
really
picks in like a
textbook
few
there.
seconds. Well,
Yeah, one map for each team, huh?
Yeah, 3-1 in favor of the Anglerfish for this map, but in the end, who knows if this even matters?
Yeah, I think ultimately, well, I think Cat Posse won both maps versus Goblin Zone, which at the very least would have secured them a spot.
Yep.
But I think ultimately, yeah, I think all three teams might be making invite regardless. But it was some good TF2 tonight.
Yeah.
When we came into this, we were kind of expecting like, oh, well, it's just the top quals team versus the bottom quals team. Like, we'll see if Anglerfish can like have some fight here, and they definitely did.
Yeah, they definitely did. They're showing everyone that they do belong in invite. They're able to contest against like Cat Posse, who have rolled Goblin Zone.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we have a rock paper scissors situations on our hands right now.
Yeah, could make invite all the more interesting this season.
Well, yeah, it is fairly late for all of us here. Maybe not some of you West Coasters, but damn, it's late for the East Coast. So thank you all for watching RGL Season 11 Invite Quals. I'm Manicute.
And I'm Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, thank you for watching. You have any shoutouts before we end?
Yeah, shoutouts to my newbie mix team and gallery.
Yeah, shoutouts again to Jay. Thank you for producing. My man. Shoutouts to Anglerfish for playing well. You guys are great friends. And shout out to Cat Posse for also playing some amazing TF2 today. And the viewers, of course. Love the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, have a good one, everyone.